Oi, oi. Yes, Amps has been waiting for this. Yeah, it's not a video, Amp. Just me talking Macca, bro. Just me talking Macca. Lynn, good to see ya. AY, how long is the video? Well, again, it's not a video, bro. Hey, what's going on, Sarah? Good to see ya. This is better. What's better? What's better? I don't know what you're on about. Audio crackling. Are you being serious? Because I'll just fuck this off, man. Starting to get pissed off. Is it really crackling the audio, yeah? I'll come out and try again. Hang on. Fuck's sake. What about now? Any better now? Or not? No better? Still shit? Perfect. I don't know why it done that. Hope everyone's well anyway. Where was I? Was saying hello to people. DP, Susan, Sean, Ryan, Sarah, Jesus Christ, Robert Hickley, Daniel Lunn, Simon Harris, Lynn's Random Stuff, Daniel Lunn. I think we done Daniel Lunn, didn't we? Jacqueline Gorman, Society X. What's up? What's up? What's up? Afternoon, guys. Hope you're all well. Guys and girls. Hope everybody is well. I best say guys and girls before the lefties get upset. Jeez. Yeah, I hope everyone's well. Still your voice, but crackling gone. Ah ha 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 ha. Am I a mod now all the time? If you're okay with that, Sarah. I mean, if you're not, I can remove it, but yeah. If you're cool with that. Ash, what's going on? Yeah, I think I did, yeah. I assume people's gender society. uh, so you all good, yeah? What a crazy evening that was last night in Epping. What a crazy, crazy evening that was. I gotta say, before any kicking off happened, what's up, Outlaw King? Good to see you, bro. It was a very, very peaceful protest with like quite even good vibes. The vibes at the protest were really good. And then slowly it all went a little bit tits up. It was a little bit tits up. It was good, man. It was good. Big, big attendance. Like I say, a few people, a few people, I'd say, let themselves down by starting to try and cause damage and try and cause violence, etc. But on a whole, it was good. You know what? That's what I said, Gordo. I said that yesterday. Literally yesterday, I was saying that. And I got to meet so many, like, again, I was meeting people I've spoke to on the YouTube for a long time. but I haven't had the pleasure of meeting London Kane yesterday. Even though it was a little bit short and sweet, I will catch up with him again. Who else did I meet? Met Camera Shy for the first time. I want to say there was a few more people as well. Yeah, it was about the Bell Hotel, yeah. And then obviously the ones I have met before, News Now Yorkshire, Marty Blagborough, Street Hawk. What a guy he is as well, Street Hawk. Lovely guy, him, man. Proper, really nice guy. Really nice guy, Street Hawk. What's up, Giggles? Thanks, I appreciate it. Ray? Anne-Marie, good to see you. Beth Splits, good to see you. Yeah, Street Hawk's good, man. Nice guy. Really nice guy. But yeah, it was good, man. Obviously, you had AY down there, and it was good. It was good. People still keep trying to. You chicken shit BBA, you ran away. Yeah, I really ran away. Anyway, forget the trolls. You know what? They always try and spin that it's like a far right. Oh, it's the far right. It's the far right racist. Let me tell you, there were people there yesterday of all different colours, backgrounds. You had upper class people, lower class people. Like, it was good, man. Bear looks like running. What? What are you on about, AY? Yeah, funny fucker, man. Hey, AY, I've just watched you with JOJ, yeah? Bro, I would not give that guy the time of day. He's a fucking weirdo. No offense, but JOJ is an absolute weirdo, bro. He talks like he knows what he's going on about, yeah? In reality, he don't know shit. He don't know shit, and every time, oh yeah, let me just check my sources. Oh, well, Hope Not Hate says, if that's your source, Hope Not Hate, you are a moron, right? I'm telling you now, JOJ is one of the biggest wet bitches on this side of YouTube. Telling you, he is. He's wet as fuck. Calling people terrorists. The fact that he wants to defend pedophiles tells me he is. JOJ, he's a domestic terrorist, along with the rest of the far left. Lisa, good to see you. Bear, put subscriber mode on. Is there not a moderator in the chat that can do that? I guess I can do it. Fuck's sake, Sean. Wait then. Wait, let me go over onto it. Yeah, it did, exactly. Big up, Paul. One of my loyal members. We ain't got many members on the channel, have we? But you're one of the loyal ones. I know, but it's gonna rain. No, don't worry, Sarah. Don't worry. You're just, you know, you'll learn. Block. As long as you don't have to block someone or time someone out, it's relatively easy. It's relatively easy. Someone will time. Someone's done it. Someone's done it. Thanks, Anne Marie. Cheers, Anne Marie. You're not usually about for me to ask. You're the only managing moderator. Oh, Jerry as well, I think. Next protest there needs to be about 40 plus at the train station to stop the left off the train. That ain't a bad idea. A little bit of better planning. That's not a bad idea, that Gordo, you know. Yeah, she fucked up and she knew she did. She knew she'd messed up. But no, it was good, bad. It was good. Uh, you say that, AY, but is it not the left beard there that causes the issues? Oh, you know the trolls coming in saying dumb shit. Just time them out, yeah. Give them like a 24-hour ban. Time them out, man. Because we don't care about the numbers. We'd rather just have decent people in the stream, yeah. So time them out. Fuck those idiots. That's one thing I don't do. I don't run from nowhere. I do not run from nowhere. I don't know. I missed that. This is what I mean. Like a few of us went up into town. I think I was live because my live. I was struggling with the quality of the live stream, which I've just been on the phone to my internet provider about, seeing if I can get it, like my network provider, to see if they can sort it out. So I done my live over on TikTok, and I had a good successful live over there. To be fair, it was good. I had a lot of people in. There's a few thousand in there, and it was yeah, it was a good live considering I don't usually go live over there. So you tell them, Outlaw. You fucking tell them, lad. Nah, did I? Fuck AY. I mentioned what you said, and they just responded to me as if I was fucking talking shit, to be honest. So, but anyway, if anyone was from the protest or well, not even from the protest, but people want to come up on panel and have a chat, you can do. I'm going to put a link out because no one wants to just listen to me talk to myself. That would be fucking boring. Um, you know what? It's been that long since I've used StreamYard that I've completely forgot how to use it. Everything's a little bit different. Yeah, I will, AY, you know. That ain't a bad idea. Tell them, sort it out, man. Sort it out. Hey, Rebel. Good to see you. Thanks for the super chat. Can't even get my words out. The super chat. Much appreciated. Thank you. And I hope you're well. Hope you're doing well. Then woman was undercover cop. Look at the way the cop put his hand on her shoulder. Nah, I don't know what she was, to be fair. Because listen, one thing I will say, yeah, is sometimes people can get a little bit overexcited. So, like yesterday, there was a few things going around the rumor mill that Antifa at the train station, police were loading up the vans and they were coming out, and none of it materialized. So I do think sometimes in those kind of situations, and I don't think it's necessarily even done on purpose, but I do feel like people get a little bit overexcited and get a little bit carried away with themselves, and uh, rumors just kind of appear all of a sudden. It's a strange one. We might have to go back to CB radio if they start cutting off internet chat. I'll have to start looking at Hey, let's all get the CB radios. I've already got mine, so that's what we need to do. Like maybe a few of us, like all start going to these protests with CB radios. Uh, that way we can all like go in there. Yeah, paid agitator again. People said that. It was really strange. She just appeared out of nowhere. Hi, Raleigh. What's up, man? What's up? Nobody in their right mind would protest against people, against child sex offenders, all paid agitators. Well, I'm going to say I disagree. Well, not that I disagree with that comment, because that's the one thing that I would expect everyone to be on um, the same level with, yeah? But then I see people like JOJ that have tried attacking AY today and calling him far right and calling him a terrorist, etc. Like this guy is the type of person that is against you going out and standing up against well, in support of protecting our children. People like him do have a problem, and I don't think JOJ's a paid agitator. So what's his excuse? Oh, he's just an absolute raging loony lefty, yeah, who's proper out of touch with the real world. Yorkshire Tyke, man, I didn't even see you there. I did see someone put your name in chat, but yeah, what's up, Yorkshire Tyke? Long time no see. Hope life's treating you well, pal. I want to come up, but I'm shy, lols. Don't be shy, libertarian. Oi, libertarian, where were you as well at Altrincham? Me and DP must have stood around at Altrincham. We were there for a good while, A good while. We must have been there like at least an hour and a half. At least. I did say to DP, I said, oh, Libertarian might show. He was like, oh, that'd be good. Nice to meet him and that. And no show. I think DP thought I was talking shit. JOJ is just trying to build a channel on rage content. Yeah, but that's fine. But really? You're going to build a channel off of calling people terrorists and racists and far right. Like, come on, man. What's wrong with the guy? If he was a bit nicer and had a bit more of a personality, certainly one that likes to have a bit of banter and don't take everything so seriously, he'd probably have a bigger channel. If he thinks this whole rage baiting thing's going to work, let me tell you, my friend, let me tell you, JOJ, if you're listening, as someone who's sat and raged on the internet in the past many times, it does you no favors, pal. Yeah? If you think you're going to build a channel off of it and somehow, like, attract people to your channel, no, sorry. It will have the opposite effect and it will put people off wanting to come to your channel. Stop being a soft sausage, man. Rally on a hill. AY is a good watch, but I always hate it when people say a statement and then don't say but what their but is. Matty Phillips. So let's come on. Who was the other dude that went to all these marches? Like, here, we ain't like JOJ, yeah? We'll allow opinions. The only thing I ask, and obviously everyone ain't gonna want to come up on panel, but if you're gonna make an opinion, or you're gonna have an opinion and you're gonna state your opinion, or you're gonna make a statement, you've at least got to back that statement up. Otherwise, you're bringing nothing to the table. I could easily sit here now, yeah, accuse one of you of something or label you as something, and then not have any justification for why I've just done that. You need to. That's fine, like, but come on, come with a bit of substance to what you're saying. Now, regarding that, even libertarian-minded, it depends. It depends, right? Because in my opinion, in my opinion, and I could see a lot of people abusing it, but freedom of speech should be exactly that, freedom of speech. Now, people will go, there's freedom of speech and there's hate speech. Hate speech should be freedom of speech. Just saying, like, to be a true freedom of speech, uh, someone who advocates for that, a purist, a freedom of speech purist, you would have to allow for hate speech as well. Now, I'm not saying that hate speech should be condoned. We should condone hate speech or anything like that. I'm just saying that, like, you have to allow that as well. What's my view on Talk TV and GB News? Talk TV, I don't watch anymore. I'll be honest. I don't really give it the time of day. And GB News, I like GB News. I'll be honest. What I like about GB News is some of the journalists, some of the presenters, or well, journalists, right, are doing old-fashioned journalism. A bit like you see people, live streamers, people that go out and document these things, go in on site, live on direct, and bringing people the news. Like, I like that, and GB News have been doing a lot of that recently. GB have been doing a lot, making contact with the people traffickers. Yeah, like they've literally managed to make contact with a few people traffickers and find out information that if GB News can do it, guess what? Our government could do it. So when they're telling you, we're gonna, what is it? We're gonna stamp out the gangs. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're talking shit. Samantha Holland, unfortunately not. Just on the basis of I've got work. I even had to take today off. And that was a late put in. When I put the holiday in, it was late. I kind of thought to myself yesterday, right, just in case the worst case scenario happens, or I get back late, which I did. I didn't get back until 3. I literally walked through my front door this morning at about 3 a.m. is when I got in. But Sunday, maybe, Samantha. Thursday, no. But if nothing's changed and people are there on the Sunday, I may do the Sunday. There is also a protest at a hotel in Norwich on Saturday, which I was tempted to go cover. Cop Watcher, good to see you. Hey, London came, brother. Yeah, man. It was a privilege to say hello in the flesh yesterday. Big up to you and keep up the great work. Hey, I was just saying before you were in here, man, I had the pleasure of meeting you yesterday. London, bro. And like what? We've known of each other on YouTube now for, geez, man, at least like 2-3 years, bruv. Easy, I would say. And yeah, man, it was a pleasure meeting you. Yeah, I was saying it was a shame I weren't being ignorant. There was so much going on, you know what I mean? But next time, man, next time I'll make a point of I'll make an effort even to I'll buy you a beer or something, bro. Go for a beer or whatever, you know what I mean? There was a lot going on, man. You like head's constantly pivoting. Like, damn, where should we look? Oh shit, is that DP? It's DP.
Oh, fucking thunder, man. Whoa.
Yeah, hang on, now I've got to fucking try and turn you up now, brother.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought I've been on some Mongs channels today. I might as well come on to someone who's actually got a bit of sensibility.
I don't know about sense.
Well, you know what I mean? He's got a little bit of fucking,
Yeah, he's nuts, man. That
Bro, I've
JOJ's
been a,
nuts, bro.
bro, he's scared as fuck of me, bro. I was in his back chat, like, yo, hammering him, bro. Like, come on, get me on panel, minute. Let's have it.
Do you
Doesn't
know what it
work.
is? Every time I was commenting in there, under
Blocked
every
us.
fucking account, he blocks me, man.
Yeah, yeah. I got him in the end, though. I come in as another account and I went on for ages. They kept me in there chatting back and forth. And at the end, yeah, by the way, it was DP, you divs.
Yeah, he blocks
Okay.
me. He definitely won't let me up on battle.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't understand. Like, do you know what it is? I might not agree with everything that the left say. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
might not agree when I don't actually. I don't agree with everything the right say either.
I'm the
Sometimes.
same, bro. They don't understand that, though, bro.
However, there are things sometimes when I've been talking to people from the left, yeah, that
Yeah.
I've kind of walked away, man. And if I haven't done it like there and then, at a later date, I've kind of sat there and took a little bit of what they've said on board. And sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, I've kind of maybe seen things differently or been open to the idea of seeing a different side of things. People like JOJ, they can't even do that. That's not a
No,
skill set that they have. They don't have
he's,
that
re-
skill set. You know what I mean?
he's really far left and warped in his own head. Thinks he's fucking smarter than everyone, and he ain't.
He's so patronising, like when he
Yeah.
talks to you. Yeah,
AY had him on toast. It was fucking beautiful. So he had AY toasting him on the thingy, me in the back chat roasting him and his mate, and then fucking the chat absolutely going in on him. So he ran a live trying to chat shit smack about everyone and got absolutely embarrassed by
he's done
everyone.
it with he's done it with society, bro.
Yeah,
Like
Jamie's.
he done it
How
with.
can you do? I pick on Jamie. Jamie's good, man. Jamie's like fair with everyone, and he gives people chat. He doesn't allow hate speech at all. It's
I
bullshit.
think Jamie allows both. And I have always credited the fact that what Jamie will allow, and certainly more on panel. I can't sometimes maybe speak for certain mods, but when you're on panel,
Yeah,
even if you're saying something that goes against Jamie's opinion, he'll still let you voice it. He
yeah,
might challenge you on it. He might challenge you and be like, "All right, we'll bring your reasons why," but he he allows it, and it ain't about you're allowing far right rhetoric or you're allowing right. No, it's just that if he had someone on the far left on the panel spouting their shit, which people like JOJ, Niggy have been on there before, and I would put them in far left category with some of their
yeah,
views.
yeah.
Yeah, and they sent an attack on them. They sent an attack just simply stating, if you see me as far right, I see you as far left. Yeah. And you've been allowed to sit and express your opinions too. So now do we all sit here and fucking accuse people of having a far left chant? No. It's called balance, man.
Yeah, because Jamie was even saying like the other week, going, look, because Jamie's quite left leaning, but even he's going, yeah, but like look at certain topics, like saying against that. But then
Mm.
I've been on there spouting shit, and then he balances me back out a little bit, where I'm like, actually, I agree with that as well. You know what I mean? And I don't know what JOJ is going on about. Jamie's built a platform, yeah, where he does it a certain way. That's his fucking prerogative. Shut your mouth and fuck
See, I
off.
don't
How
think
about that?
Jamie is left. I don't think Jamie. I only
Yeah,
think Jamie really falls on the left side when it
Jamie's more
maybe
of just a
comes to the
moderate, isn't it? In the middle, around the middle
more
area.
more so when it comes to the economic side. I would
Yeah,
say, yeah. Then I'd say he's very left leaning. Towards other things, I would just say he's kind of like centralist, bro.
yeah. But
That's what we need,
JOJ
more
is just a
centralist.
hate. They're
But
do,
yeah,
he's,
like, I just
he's
don't
doing
understand it.
he's doing far left playbook, bro, where it's silencing everyone's opinions. This is what I said to him about the fucking the groups like your open at eights. What the problems they've actually caused when you really think about it, they're not good. Like people who are afraid to come out and speak out about things that have caused catastrophes because they attack people at work and stuff. You'll lose your job because you're a racist. You know all this shit for years, and it's a fact. You know what I mean? And he does the same thing, bro. It's like my way or the highway. It's weird to be honest, bro. It's really weird.
Right, so I want to clear some things up. There's a few things as well, and I think I heard you say it, DP, in a discussion with me at least yesterday, yeah? And I
Hmm.
kind of agree with that. So, one thing that the left kind of will turn around and say, when you turn around and say to them, why is it you're against us, or why is it Antifa, or whatever, yeah? They
Yeah.
turn up and counter protest against people standing
Every
up for protecting children. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now their reply will always be to justify it. It's because you're targeting a particular sector of people, right?
Yeah.
When no, what you're trying to say, so what they're trying to say is that you don't do this with the white PD files, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we do that.
Yeah.
In
They have
fact,
to change their
let me tell
identities
you
and
now,
hide.
let me tell you now, if I had a nonce living next to me tomorrow, yeah,
A white one
a
specifically, yeah,
white
because
one,
they always bring
yeah.
it up.
I'm telling you now, they would have to uproot and be out of this where I live very, very quickly. Sean, if
Exactly.
Sean's still in the chat, he'll vouch for that as well, yeah?
That's,
They would not be able, and I mean genuinely, like the house would go up, mate, they'd be terrorized, they'd be kicked the fuck out of. Like someone would do something, I guarantee you, they would be drove
yeah.
out. No one would stand for it.
Yeah,
There you
we've
are. That's
rooted
the
that problem
difference.
out.
Yeah?
And do you know what? Do you know another thing about that as well? When they always mention that the stats are high with the white ones, yeah, because guess what? As a society, we got to the point where guess what? You see, our girls, our white girls, they are able to come out and speak out now. Now, this isn't my words, but in the other some other places, that's not the case, and they are far more afraid, and we don't know the true stats, and they are the charity's words, not fucking mine. By the way, before you start, you know what I mean? How about that? That's one of the reasons the stats are high for us because we know about them.
We do talk about it. We do talk, yeah,
Yeah, we
it's
talk
known
about it.
about
It's out. We've
them.
outed it. It's a big thing now. We've got hunters and everything for this shit. We're on this shit, bro. Always have been for years now. It's been challenges. Like they're going about the church and that. We fucking the Catholic Church has been fucking berated by society. The court of public opinion has been on their ass. So don't give me that nonsense.
I
That's
would.
all false as well. They're just deflecting. Why can't they just condemn it like they should? Because they're cowards.
The problem is, and it's a shame at this point because it's the only way you will ever resolve anything, really. I believe the only way to resolve things, me personally, is by opening dialects. Yeah, opening
Yep,
dialect with other
yep.
people, and but the left do not want to sit and talk anymore. Like
They
they will
don't. They
not sit
don't.
and have a reasonable, rational
No.
conversation where you'll both take people's points of view. You might not agree with them, but we'll respect each other. It don't happen no more, man.
Do you know what it is? They've dominated for 20, 30 years now with the woke thing, right? What's happened is they've had their way like babies. Like, it's like the governments have basically been like, you know, with the parenting thing where it's like you can't just be a friend to your kids. Sometimes you've got a parent. It's like the government and them have just been best fucking friends. Yay, happy, happy. And no one's really come in, gone, we have to be adults and slow down here and that. And now they're just all fucking bratty as fuck. And now it's a real battle against them and they don't listen. It's all their way or the
Like they
highway.
talk about, oh yeah, you do what you do, and it causes divides in society. Again, that's another thing. Let's look at the left and look at what they do. Yeah, they but like these protests, for instance. There's no reason for you to go to one, and I'll tell you why. There's no reason for you to go to one if you're counter protesting. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because you know when the left protest, for i.e., me and you have done enough together, bro. When we go to like the Free Palestine
Yeah, yeah,
marches and we film that, yeah.
yeah.
Where's the right? Where's the right
They
countering
don't
the
turn
left?
up.
They
No,
don't do it, do they?
every time.
They do
Never.
not do it. And why
Yeah,
do we not do that? Because we don't need to go out and cause pointless division and chaos in the streets that has nothing to do with us. We don't
yeah,
agree with it. Your ideas are yours. We respect the fact that you should be able to protest. We might not agree with it all, but you do it, and you get left
yeah,
alone to do it. But when the
yeah,
right come out to voice their opinions, the left are very quick to shut them down, like very quick by having a counter
yeah. The
protest.
left have got a very gang mentality with that fucking protest stuff because it's all the same
Could
ones. They
you
all
not
group together with
say?
different
Could
causes.
you not say that is kind of a form of fascism?
Oh yeah, one of the biggest things with a
Like,
fascism is shutting your opponent's opinion down for your own gain, isn't it? And that's what they try and do. They try to shut your opinion down by horrible tactics as well. Like the left have been known for like getting people sacked and stuff and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? This is what it's been like the environment we've been in for the last 10, 15 years, haven't we? Look at mainstream. They're fucking terrified mainstream. They make one slip up, they get cancelled and shit. Cancel culture's been a joke, bruv. But people are waking up, thankfully, finally.
I don't know about waking up.
I know, but it is.
Hang on, I'm putting it in the chat.
It is like people have just got fatigued from it though now. Do you know what I mean? A lot of people
And
like
then
it's
also like
you
things I would have to say where like where the police and media are portraying this far right thuggery from. It's coming
Yeah.
from younger youths. It's
Yeah, there's
coming
loads
from.
more.
Have you noticed? Like it
Yeah,
seems to me
a lot of
like
them.
there are a group of youths that definitely don't understand politics, so they're not
Yeah.
there for the reason of the protest. Yeah, and they are there because it's almost maybe comes across as it's like a free pass to cause some antisocial behaviour. Yeah, it's it's kind of oh yeah, it's a protest. Antisocial behaviour. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that on a normal day. It's not like you've got loads of grown ass men turning up and fucking doing shit, bro. They're not. It's all peaceful. People are stood around having fucking a chat between chanting and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like it was just good vibe.
It was, and then it's this is what disappoints me, man. It's that yo, is he gone? Yeah, so the left turn up, and this is what I'm saying. It was so the importance of the whole events turning sour. Even in the long run, when they didn't turn up on the last one as much,
Yeah, all
it already the
myself off.
frustration was already there. So when that extra woman turned up on the yesterday, it just kicked it off again because that's why we were saying to the police and that like I know they probably won't do it, but there is an element to me that the left were inciting there. Surely there's that element because it just made it go absolutely west, didn't it? Every time. And they don't tell me they don't sit in group chats going, they're not, some of the lefties and James yesterday, like Joe and that were going, oh, but they're just turning up with placards. Don't act like they don't sit in group chats going, oh, if we turn up there, they're definitely going to piss them off. They fucking know that it's going to piss people off. You know what I mean? They might be twats, but not fucking stupid. Yo.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
DP.
Just checking something out. What's up, bro?
Oh my gosh. Big up to you guys. Big up News Out Yorkshire. Epping was crazy, man. Like, I've seen it live streams, and obviously, I support what you guys do. It's a shame I was not there, man. I had stuff to do. And yeah, so like, I agree with what you guys said. It's like, I think in my opinion, it's like, I think DP, you were saying like about the protests they're going to carry on the live stream. But I think in my opinion, I think because some people were saying, I don't know, I didn't see the part where like, the lady from the left went to the protest and some people went out. Like, what exactly happened? If you don't mind me asking. Like, if anyone wants to answer.
Basically, she just walked up and I don't know, that it's a bit suspicious because she walked up and then she started. I've got footage of her on my TikTok where she's going, "Oh yeah, I just wanted to speak to the council saying why haven't we shut the protest down yet?" But I know she has been there before because she's in Wesley's Winters one from the last protest there a few days before, with all the lefties getting escorted out. So I don't know. It's a bit. But I reckon if she might have gone there thinking she's clever, and I think she just might have cacked herself a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Because it did go a bit mental. She was her with the police all around her, and then fucking there's loads of people there. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, can you guys hear me better now? I think it's apparently my mic was very bad. I do apologize for this.
Yeah, yeah. It's just bonkers, mate.
Bro, I know. Is it gonna carry on?
My
This.
concern is if anything happens at any of our hotels, is this going to be the rhetoric now? And is it going to happen a few more times? Like, hopefully the migrants can all be on their best fucking behaviour, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
It's
it. That's
like
it.
maybe it's lit a bit of a fuse. This is concern with it, isn't it? And everyone's going to be, if you got to look at it and think that, if you want that to happen or not, it is a reality that can happen.
Yeah,
That may be happening.
exactly. Exactly, bro. Yeah, hopefully I would I would like to, pop down there sometime. Maybe aftermath as well, seeing how the hotel is. I
Yeah,
don't want
it's
to get
not
too
bad.
much.
I think Billy Moore's gone there today to interview some of the locals. Well, I try and speak to locals and that. You know what he
Yeah,
does.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I meant
Where's
maybe
that?
I'll.
Epping.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Billy Moore just dropped an Epping video. I'm guessing he would have went there earlier and did a bit of like speaking to people and that.
yeah. So I know there's definitely a protest on Sunday, DP. But you're saying it's gonna happen every Thursday and Sunday, like on your stream.
They're gonna keep doing this. They said they want to keep doing it till the migrants are out of that hotel.
Okay, all right, yeah. Nah, cause yeah, it was like I was honestly gutted, yeah, and You know, I know I keep saying this, but I was honestly gutted. Like, I really did want to be there because, you know, I think it's important as auditors, citizen journalists, whatever you want to call us. You know, I think, in my opinion, you
Terrorists. We're all terrorists now.
We're all terrorists now, bro.
know. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
According to JOJ, we're all terrorists.
Far-right
Okay,
thugs,
terrorists.
racist terrorists. I am.
Okay. Whatever you want to call ourselves, the racists, right? If we don't highlight the issue, right, then who
Yeah, the
is?
issue is me and Bear are racists.
Yeah, bro. You're,
Oh, and A
nah,
White wherever he is.
I'm actually jealous, man, because you guys
LMI,
like.
Marty, terrorists, all of us,
Oh
terrorists.
my gosh,
Wesley
man! I
Goodman
don't
now,
get
he's got
called
to be terrorist,
anything.
Wesley.
Damn, man, I don't get called anything. I think I need to
Fucking
get into
call
the action
Wesley
more.
the terrorist. Fucking hell. Whoever thought Wesley would be a terrorist, Bear? Do you know what I mean?
Wesley seems like a nice guy.
Oh, no, definitely not, brave. Terrorist.
Oh yeah, my bad. I apologize. I
Listen, I
take that.
said it last night at the protest, yeah? I heard there was a comment made I heard yesterday, just kind of like walking past in the crowd, and I heard some guy be like, "Oh, look, everyone thinks they're fucking media these days, etc., etc." And it kind of like was something that kind of, I don't know, it must have sat with me for the like day, and then later on, I was thinking to myself, like, you know what it is? It was like, this is the only decent media these days. Just literally people going out and documenting this shit and filming it.
Yeah.
Because, all right, there was a couple of mainstream there yesterday, but usually there's not. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They dip in
You
and
know,
out. We're right in the crowds, bro,
But
innit?
yeah, exactly. You
and
know
they're
what?
only there when they've finally got a narrative to spin.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't there the other day, but now they were there today.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah. And the
Because
other
exactly.
day,
again, the
they spun a
BBC are
narrative the
looking
other
for,
day. Yeah. They spun a shit narrative.
uh-huh. And people have, I think, personally, most people have had enough of mainstream media.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fatigued,
Everyone's
bro.
lost faith in it and like don't
Yeah.
trust it. So
Yeah.
like at
Exactly.
the end of the day, the people now are the new media. Everyone.
Exactly.
You got a
Yeah.
fucking phone with a camera on, which most people do these
Record it.
days, and you see something that you think it should be getting recorded. Record it, man.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
And if
I'll
you publish that or you narrate over it and you publish it, by definition, that is actually journalism.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say as well, right, that the camera is the best weapon because that's where you get called a terrorist, and that's where you get like it's starting to get ridiculous now, but it is the best weapon you have, a camera. If I'm being honest. Oh, DP's gone.
Yeah, man. It was good. Good evening down there last night. To be fair, into
Yeah, it
all of that.
was. Yeah, now I watched most of the live stream. I just didn't watch the bit where the lady basically got escorted by the police. You know, don't know where the American accent came from, but yeah. How was it for you, bro?
Yeah, it was right. hmm
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
that's yeah,
personally, I'd rather there be none of this and be able to go
yeah,
cover something else. Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Same, same,
Like,
same.
it's all gone a little bit mad, but like, people have had enough, man.
Yeah,
If the
people. That's
government,
what.
unfortunately, if the government ain't gonna do nothing, then it feels like eventually the people will decide to take it into their own hands. Again,
Yeah,
do I think that's a good idea? Probably not.
yeah,
There's always someone that wants to infiltrate that and do it the wrong way.
yeah,
So
yeah. That's a danger of it. But the thing is, it's like, unfortunately, that's what the government wants to do. Clearly, they don't want to do anything about the crisis, which I'd call it. Uh, I-
Yeah.
you
Yeah. Yeah, mainstream. I don't know if they're finished. I think the public opinion on them is the same as the two main uni parties, isn't it? Right. It's like simultaneous where everyone's just had enough, bro. We've got comment sections in we bear. We see a lot with it, man. On all my platforms, I've got like videos that go and I get all the comments from all sides, and I think that I don't know. I think everyone's frustrated. It's a lot bigger of a problem than I think some of these people actually realise.
Brandon, what's up, bro?
Like, look at the views. Look at the views from yesterday, bro. Look at the views the other day with AY. Like, how many people have watched that all going on? He had 800,000 in his alone, let alone absolutely everybody else there, bro. It's millions worldwide. Do you know what I mean? And that ain't the fucking mainstream media. That's all of the the citizen journalists getting all their mad numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
How many people were live on TikTok, Bear? Everybody, loads of people, weren't there?
Mm-hmm.
People live on YouTube, TikTok, like loads.
50,000. And I don't even usually go live on there, so.
Yeah, and then imagine all the other people that was live in there. There would have been probably fucking hundreds of thousands of what views on TikTok all over that event last night. YouTube the same. Got into the millions on YouTube.
Crazy, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, them BBC journalists, they'll rock up right, they'll sit on the side, do a little report thing, chat some shit right, and then run away. We're all there, literally in the middle of it, right up close when they're smashing the lights and everything. You know what I mean?
Sure. But yeah,
I think
it's
their
good, man.
motels are yeah, I think their motels are a ticking time bomb now, bro.
I saw this
Unfortunately.
long time, and I had a cliche sort of prediction that it would explode like this. I didn't think it'd be sooner rather than later, though. I can't lie.
You thought it'd take longer for this to start happening.
Yeah.
It's not that I want
Yeah.
to say it as well. It's not that I want that to happen. It's just the reality of what I think is probably
Yeah,
going to
that's what I'm
happen.
saying. Yeah.
People
Yeah.
get that mixed up and confused sometimes, especially with us content creators, isn't it, Bear? We're there documenting it. It doesn't mean we want these things to happen. They're just happening, bro.
Yeah, exactly. You're just
But
documenting.
everyone just ties us with that brush. Oh, like you just don't know nothing. You watch a little few videos and think you know, but you don't.
Fact of the matter is, if no one had a camera, if no one was filming nothing, no one would know any of this shit.
Yeah.
If you start removing channels, Rumble is another platform that you can use. Yeah, I've got Rumble, but
YouTube are pretty forgiving for us. They're quite sound to us, aren't they, bro?
well, no, I just don't put nothing on there. That fucking.
I tried to, it just doesn't seem to
You
go
know what I
anywhere.
mean?
Find you. I
I
already
don't know.
have
I'm
looked
saying I
at.
don't put nothing on my YouTube, bro, that I have to worry about.
Yeah, that's it.
Nothing I do bad on there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just what is bad of you just recording, a protest.
Something that's against the law is bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And against the law.
yeah.
I mean,
Then
there's a few things that morally still could be wrong if it's not against the law, but
yeah.
on a whole,
But I'm sure people judge us, man. But I'm sure you think we're able to judge our own judgment. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
uh,
You know what I mean? It's just funny how like people just comment and take on us so much. They love it. All these people like your JOJs, yeah. It's mad how rent free we are in all their heads, isn't it?
Wait. What did JOJ exactly say? I'm a bit confused.
It's long, bro. He's a wet wipe.
Okay,
The
no, no, no.
Sweeney
It's,
Todd.
yeah, okay. I was just asking for a summary, but yeah, it's if it's a very
Basically,
long.
we're rent free in their heads. They're fucking pissed off. They've got that green emerald fucking eyed monster. They want to be little content creators, but they're never going to be nothing because they're fucking. I bet it's why he ain't got no mates. I bet all his mates are like, oh, this geezer's too much, bro. See in a bit. That's why he lives in a caravan on his own in the woods. Fucking loser.
No.
You know what I mean? Trying to fucking smoke on people.
actually,
Sorry, not
and it's
sorry.
not very often I'm rational, I guess, but once upon a time, I thought JOJ was the right man. Yeah.
So did
And
I,
again,
bro.
I knew he had different views to me, and I thought he was
Yeah,
sound.
yeah.
But
He was in our group.
but you
He
know
was
where
with.
they've
Yeah,
accused you of being like far right, etc. Yeah,
yeah.
like he's too far left. Like he's too gone. Like you know
Gone.
what
He's
I mean?
gone. Gone.
He's
Gone, bro. It's fucking whoa.
like
I'm, I'm,
extreme.
he's extreme left. Yeah.
I'm talking about terrorists and what terrorism is.
Do you know what I
Involves
mean?
extremists,
Yeah,
and
and
he
then
is one of
harming
those
people.
people.
Yeah. Isn't a terrorist harming people like in really bad means? What the fuck is what? So he's saying that we harm people in really bad means? Like that's what? Huh? Everyone I know pretty much adores me. I don't know what the fuck he's going on about, bro. Is this guy alright? Do you know what I mean? Honestly, my friends tell me they love me all the time and that. What's he on about, bro?
I
Yeah.
think, in my opinion, I think terrorists and stuff like that, and racists and the quote unquote, and I don't know if I can say the other thing, but a lot of these ones have become buzzwords.
Is UK gone well quiet, or is it me?
Oh, can you hear me? Oh
Yeah, I can
crap!
hear
I
you.
think I covered my mic like a fool. Yeah, I was just
Now I
gonna
can
say.
hear you.
I was just gonna say. I think a lot of these words have become buzzwords, so I wouldn't pay attention too much to them.
Oh,
Bro, do
they
you know how
are.
many people
They
have
are.
you
They
know what I
are.
mean?
Of
Do you know how
course,
many
they
people
are.
approach me like, yo, bear look like all you like, do you know what I mean? Like, I've seen my
Mm,
mates in town and that, like, I was at that protest in Cobb and then one of my mates was on the left side of the crowd and he spoke to his sister, like, yo, what are you all having a go at him for? He's sound as fuck. And then she come and spoke to us all because of it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yes.
No, exactly. It's one of them. If you always get extremists on all sides. If I'm honest with you, it's like um. So yeah. Do you guys plan on? I don't want to ask too much because I don't want if you guys don't want to say on live because I fear there may be people that I don't want. Like I said, I don't want anyone to know exactly our
Ah,
whereabouts.
fuck people, man. Who gives a fuck, man? They're all
Okay, fine,
fucking
all
wet
right.
anyway.
Do you
Twats.
guys plan on going to these type of protests like Epping and stuff?
Bro, we just go with the flow and we'll end up in places where we end up and it's just one of them, bro.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We'll just sit as
Yeah.
we just do our thing in it. We turn up, we film. It's an adventure. It's content.
It
We're
is. Yeah.
interested in the topics. We talk about them. We get
I'll.
passionate. We put it online. We make mistakes. We do great stuff. It's
Yeah.
all of it in between, and
Yeah.
that's what people don't understand, man. They all try and criticize and pick things apart. But it's a journey for all of us, man, as us content creators. They need to
Yep.
back off a little bit. They don't know
Yeah.
nothing.
Exactly.
Oh, what's that comment? See, but this is just rumor, right? But lefties are calling for all YouTubers at yesterday's protest to be doxxed. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. They like to do that kind of
Yeah,
shit.
they did it to Wesley Winter, man. Triggered was telling me he's like he was unbiased, right? He was just doing his thing, like he tries to get both sides. He was, wasn't he? And they were vicious to him. They doxed him and all his family, man, just out of nowhere. Like
That's
why?
why. That's why I would
The
encourage
fucking
people to.
vile, bruv.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm on about where they try and shut people down by getting them sacked or cancelled and stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
vile behaviour that is. That's attacking
I
people
agree.
in my eyes. Shouldn't be on, man. It should be get done for that. Should surely this fucking come on. Should be something to block this sort of
Yeah,
behaviour, especially
yeah.
from
That's
organisations that claim to be NGOs and stuff like that.
yeah. To be honest, I think that's why I would encourage personally anyone to wear a anti-doxing type clothing if that makes sense. If you know what I mean. It's like that's my personal opinion because you
NGOs shouldn't be able to run around doing it like your Hope Not Hates and that. They need to be fucking shut down. They're getting looked at now anyway. Even Galloway was popping on at them. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like they're
yeah,
fucking
they're
vile, the shit they
vicious.
do.
They're vicious, man. They are
Vicious as
vicious.
fuck, bruv. They've caused it, like I said, with the scandal with the girls that like, got ignored for all them years because the authorities were terrified of coming out, and the Labours they were terrified of losing the vote and all that shit, right? Because of and then the ones backing all of that, it was, oh, don't be racist. There's all these organisations in it. So they do hold some of fucking the responsibility towards that when you look at the bigger picture. And they
And
should
the
hang their
funny
heads
thing
and
is,
fucking shame the bunch of cunts. How about that? Fucking
Yeah.
shameful little bastards. That's the danger that suppressing free speech can lead to. Situations like that. There is a perfect example for it. I know it's
Yep.
a tough conversation they don't want to have because they won't have that conversation with you because it's a fact and they're scared of it.
Yeah, like because I think if you guys were planning on going to Epping and stuff, I mean, I was just gonna say like as a little bit of a joke, like next time just sneak me with you, like BB and DP, bro. Like
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
really,
It's high risk though.
yeah, I know, I
Michaela,
know,
I'm
I
not
know, I
gonna
know.
lie to you, mate.
Yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know,
I
I know.
don't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying to you, don't you?
I know what you're saying, G. But it's like, yeah, but it's like, yeah, I know what you're saying, and I agree. I honestly agree. But
Yeah,
it's like,
bro. I think so. Yeah, a lot badly. Not just not worth the risk, mate.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I guess I agree. I do agree. But it's like, I did want to be there because, I saw people
I
like
get it. I get
Wesley.
it.
nah, I disagree with that.
I don't know, Bear man. I don't know. There's some people there that are cunts mixed in with all the sound normal people.
Yeah, but
Just being honest, you know what I mean? That's always going to be the case everywhere on both. Like, there's always
there's
bad
a
apples.
protest live now. Where's that? Where's that? Protests everywhere on the weekends, all the time. Now, that's funny as well. Like the Palestinian ones and that, they do them all through the weekend. Like those on the right, most of them can only fucking do it on a weekend because they all got a fucking job and work.
Big up, Porky.
Yeah, they will. They will, Gordo, man. I had it last year. I've been fucking people who use bits of your content and try and approach you and that. Get them to pay you, that's better. You know what I mean? Never really going to get loads for it, but you should be able to get a nice little sum for a bit of short footage of your content. Pork chop sniffer. Oh, pork chop sniffer. Well, Mr. Far Right pork. Like, no
I
disrespect
know,
to Pork
yeah.
Chop. I'm
Poor
not
Porky
calling him
getting
out,
called a
but
far
he's
right
not consistent.
terrorist.
No, but he's not consistent because
Oh, yeah.
their sound with Pork Chop.
I know, it's
Yeah.
weird. Why are they so mean to us?
This is what I was saying. They're not consistent, bro. It's like it's
Yeah.
almost like this is some weird behavior.
Because
They
we're
ain't
content
consistent.
creators, bro.
And I'm not trying to dig like Porky out like he's but fucking hell, Porky.
Yeah, you know what I
I
mean?
watched the Billy Moore video, yeah? Where's Porky? Porky's at like some protest that I'm sure was against grooming gangs.
You know what I mean? And then but then it's because,
See that?
see, that just proves the content creator thing, bro. That is clout as well, man. They know what they're doing, mate.
Yeah. They're not
Yeah.
consistent. And if I see right in the picture, I'm sure fucking Pork Chop was recording himself.
Yo, do you know what it is with these people as well, Bear? They think they're really intelligent and we're
Fucking
stupid, yeah? But
chuckle
we
me,
rip
bad.
them apart, bro. Easy, these motherfuckers. Why do they even bother with us, man? Just leave us alone.
Um,
Yeah.
Brandon, I can't really discuss this what you've asked me, but I'd say no, not really. No, they don't.
Protests, I don't know. I think with protests, I think you have got more chance of being able to make a change of something if it's about a topic inside your own nation,
Can't.
though, rather than worldwide topics as such. Do you know what I mean? If enough people were to go down to was outside Parliament and was forcing the government to do something, that was to change here in the now, then you've got more probably a slight chance of a protest. Yeah. Look at when the petrol prices went up in the early 2000s and they just blocked all the fucking things off and it forced them to bring them down. Remember? Yeah, so it can be done.
People and societies and now communities even, yeah, they're way more divided than like throughout other times in history, yeah.
Yeah.
We're very divided people now, man.
Oh, wonder fuck. Let's not even get into that because fuck,
And
that's a whole new kettle of
that
fish that
play
people
would
ain't ready
play a
for.
big part, you know what I mean? So unless everybody's on the same fucking way of thinking, then no, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, but there's
We're
divide,
ever
and
going
there's
to have
this.
protests, but do they
Yeah,
do anything? No, not really. There's a few people that say, "Oh, there is. It has worked." Yeah, it's worked in some cases. Not every time. Do you know what I mean?
but
Go
that's
out,
where I
you
think
don't go out and pull a protest off and then fucking get what you want. It doesn't work like that.
these days we haven't got. Back in the day, you'd have more majority would go and protest together of the nation, wouldn't it? But now we're a bit more diluted, didn't we? So it's a bit hard. You've got so many different factions arguing against you, like you're saying, isn't it? They do affect the economy, yeah. It's
Yeah, like
but yeah,
think how much money that must have cost last night.
yeah, but how? This is the problem, though. It's no matter
Had to
what
have
you
a
do.
chopper up in the air, drones up
Yeah,
in the air.
I don't
Uh,
need a chopper.
all of those coppers.
Chopper was excessive, I thought. I got
I
fucking
think it's the
badass
way.
15
Nah, do
grand
you know why
drones.
I think that was more than anything? It's because there were kind of things going on everywhere. So, like, we were up near the top of town, yeah?
Yeah,
That was going on. When we were walking halfway down, something else was going on. And then by the
yeah,
time we got down to near the hotel, something else was going on.
yeah.
So, fucking hell.
I've got to put a video together. I'll have it out for tomorrow, but it's fucking got loads of shit. I don't know what to do. I might just drop a 2 hour video, bro. It's fucking got loads of good shit, man. I spoke to quite a few people, and that counsellor was brilliant. I got some. Oh, he was class. Big up to him. He spoke to me. He clocked I was recording. And he was like, he was on it, man. He was like, yeah, I'll speak, man. And he just went in, man. Proper went in for me. I was like, big up to him. He said he loved citizen journalists as well. He said thanks to us all. He's watched me before. He said as well. He started laughing and smiling and shook my hand and that. I was like, that was a bit mad.
Oh, but Stephen for Mystic Media's life. Mystic Media's live, apparently. There's meant to be a protest going on.
Oh yeah, I think I saw it. Yeah. Where?
I'll have a look now. Can't hold
I
it
Where's
in
wonder
the
if there's
front.
gonna
hotel?
be. Yeah, I wonder if there's gonna be protests at multiple other hotels, not just Epping.
Where is he, Bear?
No one should pick up the front. There's no need to touch me, sir.
Oh, the lefties are there. Oh dear.
Where is it, Bear?
I don't know where it is. Where is it? The Park Hotel.
We're gonna remember those victims.
The Park Hotel.
That's right.
Don't know where that one is though.
It's gonna fucking keep going on, bro.
Does it say? Mm.
Oh my days. Telling you, I knew this was going to happen. I predicted all this though, didn't I, bro? I've said it, haven't I, to
Oh,
you?
this.
This? Where the fuck's that?
Oh yeah, it's in the fucking title. If I bother to look.
Where the fuck's this?
I don't know. This
That's
is
what I'm
in
looking
Norfolk.
as
Oh,
well.
the
Yeah.
Norfolk Hotel. It's the Norfolk one, yeah.
There's meant to be
Oh,
another protest, like I say, in Norfolk, Norwich way. Norwich,
Yeah, that's probably that hotel, bro.
Brook Hotel. No, it's not. It's Brook Hotel.
Oh, fucking hell.
One next weekend. Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean,
I
there's
fucking,
protests starting up in all these hotels, and
yeah, I told you, bro.
I remember going and covering these hotels. When I was covering these hotels 2 years ago. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember fucking around about that time. I was also then speaking to people that were doing little protests, and they were little protests, like obviously the counter protest every time was absolute massive compared to like these little migration stop the vote fucking
yeah.
protests. And in the space of 2 years, if you look at the number of people that are now coming out, it's changed.
Mm.
Yeah, people are waking up. I think
Yeah, I'm telling
people's
you, bro.
opinions are changing. People are
Bro,
realizing they've got to come out and fucking do their bit.
Bro, I've had a lot of comments in the last few months on all of the platforms. I've attacked them all tonight, and I'm telling you, man, the arguments and It's going off, bro. You can the people on the internet will say the true feelings, man. Bare people to feel this way. It's more than people think. I'm telling you now. Look at the views, like I said. It's a big indication. People say you shouldn't look at that, but how can you not? The evidence is there, in my opinion, anyway. And I've just been like, yo, and then I predicted it's going to get heated. What did I say about the one in Nuneaton? I said it to you, didn't I? I said that's the fucking taste is what's to come, bruv. And then since then, it's just been ramping and ramping and ramping. And now it's got to this where any hotel's going to be a fucking melting pot now. Where any incident happens, then migrants need to be on their best behaviour now. Because anything goes off in any hotel like that, it's just going to go fucking explode. I don't think that's pretty much everywhere as well. Like, no joke. They must be panicking like fuck over this.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
There's loads of these hotels as well, bro. That's the thing, a lot. There's like one, two. There's about three around Cobb. You've got the one over in Warwick, got the ones in Rugby. There's fucking loads. All the ones in Sutton Coldfield, Solihull.
Yeah, there's a few going on.
In the Midlands, all it takes is one in around these areas, bear, and it's centred in the Midlands, and that's the Midlands popping off about it, then, isn't it? That's not fucking good, is it?
Hmm.
Do you know what I mean? What happens if some simultaneously go off? What are the police going to fucking do? Seriously? Logistically, it could be a fucking nightmare for them.
Yep.
They can't just call in other forces if there's one in the West Midlands, there's one there, one there, one there. Four going off at the same time or something. They're in a fucking shit heap, mate.
Yep.
This is
It's
what's happened,
interesting.
not dealing with it. This is what's led, but they've got themselves to blame. Like, they've had this discussion for years about immigration and these problems, and the public have asked and asked and asked. And look where it's leading now, to it exploding. Everything, long term things have consequences, and now we're here. And sadly, it needs to be sorted quicker than they even fucking think, mate. Because if they don't, it's yeah.
Yeah, man.
Like I was saying last night to the coppers, I said when these lefties come up there, I said it to a guy next to me. I've got it on footage. I said, look, the problem is now these lefties don't realise doing this. What they've done is by coming up here and making this get heated. Now it's like it's going to be the thought process might spread wider. And the thing with it is it's the lefties put themselves at risk by doing it. They put the police at risk more, and they put everyone on the right at risk. Some people on the right get angry because of it and hurt some of them. They get hurt. They could end up going to jail for a long time. Coppers could get hurt. It's just a shit pot. And
But like I
it's
said, I see things there. I'll be on. I'll say I'll always be straight up with you, yeah. And I'll tell you what I see. And to be honest, I was stood there at one point filming. Yeah, they'd like put a big massive line across the road so no one could get through, right? And I'm stood there filming, and there's this real short female officer, blonde hair. She didn't look particularly old either, to be fair. Not that age really matters, I guess.
yeah.
Um, and in my opinion, she looked scared, man. In my
Yeah.
opinion, she did look scared. Now, I'm
Yeah,
not
they're
going
still
to
like human
even,
beings.
I'm not even going to sit here and like at this point, like so, and be like, I'm not going to start fucking trying to say anything bad about her, but she did look scared, man. She did. I don't want to criticize. I don't, but she looked
Yeah,
scared, and I thought to myself, man, like this is the type of shit where like all of this is like
bad. It's all bad,
kind
bro.
of pointless, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's all pointless when you decide to start kicking off and that. Like, you just give them what they want. That's why
Yeah,
when
yeah,
those two
no.
locals was chatting to me and your brother and that, I was kind of like,
Yeah,
can't
I
really
agree. I
disagree with you.
completely agree with them. I completely agree with them, and I don't condone any of that. They don't need to be doing that. Shouldn't be doing that. The youth turn up and kick off. But at the same time, this is where the frustration leads. Where I don't think it would have got to that point if certain things wouldn't have happened up to it as lead causes. And I think a lot of people hold responsibility. It's not just the right people. They were antagonised of it. Because some of them were older ones. The guy who got his teeth knocked out and shit, they were fucking fuming when they turned up, man, initially. The initial one showed a lot. And they got marched up there and that. People are pissed, bro. And it's not an excuse, but I can see why it ended up happening. that kind of sets the rhetoric a bit more now, doesn't it?
Yeah, as soon as you start, like I say, you know what you can do? Protest, yeah, because that's what they're there for. And definitely in this country, because we're meant to have like freedom of expression and shit, yeah.
Yeah,
You should be able to make yourself heard with what you want to say. But
yeah,
the minute you start doing shit where you're damaging shit,
yeah. It's
and
ridiculous.
stuff like that, and trying to hurt like the fucking even the old Bill ain't my particularly favourite pupil. Do you know what I mean? I don't,
Yeah,
I don't. There's not much love there, if any. But yeah, you know, I don't want to see like coppers and that getting hurt. And it all just
yeah.
seems
Well,
like nothing
well.
change.
See,
Nothing will change. Nothing will
did you see the
change.
keys who had the bleeding head, the copper with the helmet on? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I mean. If you watch my, I watched my content back that little bit,
Oh,
and
was
I
that the
do
one that got
actually.
hit with the bottle?
Yeah, I even you can hear
Yeah.
my compassion in me, like for
I
fuck's
was
sake, you shouldn't
speaking
be
with
doing that,
Hammers and
man.
Roy. Yeah, so I fucking see Hammers and Roy, and I was stood chatting with Hammers, and Hammers kept saying to me, he was like, "Oh, be careful, man." He was like, "Be careful of bottles and that." I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah, I'll be careful of bottles, man." He was like, "No, seriously." He was like, "They'll throw bottles and that." He was like, "And these
Yeah,
kids ain't got no good aim." And it must have been literally, mate, about 20 minutes, half hour after that happened. Just see this bottle come flying over, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Whack straight in the face. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. It was rage when they start throwing
That
shit
kind
and
of
that.
shit you can't condone.
You can't condone it now. But the eggs thing was like the left like was. I think the eggs thing, yeah, was a bit of a response. You know, in Manchester, the left were throwing eggs at the fucking the gang they're doing the speeches. Trying to be careful what I say. Do you know what I'm saying? They were throwing eggs at them, weren't they? So they were just getting pelted with eggs the other night. I was like, what the hell, man?
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
But that's what I
Well,
mean.
look,
It won't change nothing. All it does change, yeah, as the type of society that we live in. Like
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't.
maybe I
It
think it
doesn't
does
have
ramp
enough
up the
effect.
conversation. It does ramp up the conversation politically wise. It has to. They've got
Yeah,
to talk
but
about it
it's
now.
not conversation, is it? It's
Yeah.
clashing.
Do you
Like
know what I
people
mean? It
ain't
had to,
stood there
above
having
their
a
level to sort it
conversation.
out. Do you know what I mean? They're gonna have to be like, what we're gonna do about this? Fucking out. We can't have this keep continue. But there is a point where the locking people up is it going to deter people enough? And I think it will get to the point where maybe it potentially won't, and then you've got a real fucking problem on your hands, isn't you? That's
yeah,
the
I
problem.
agree. Like,
You got to
it's
face
like,
reality and be an adult about it and speak that problem. The government are going to have to, aren't they? Got no fucking
yeah,
choice in there.
yeah, exactly. But I think, I don't mean to sound conspiratorial, but I think, I don't believe like the protests. I personally believe the protests are organic, but it's like, some aspects of it. I think the chat is also discussing it, that digital ID, the government wants digital ID to be pushed. I think it's like, and I think I do believe it's getting pushed even more, especially after these type of protests, which I'm not blaming the protesters for, by the way, but I'm just saying it's like that's what I've noticed. Like bird's eye view, it's like I think like the authorities they want to like push for more restrictionist measures, like we see in places like London and even Birmingham, that there's like, what was it, them cameras, the facial recognition cameras and all that type of stuff. And I think there's a danger of that being pushed to the extent of digital IDs as well. I think that should be considered.
Yeah, I know, but you see, the digital ID thing, man. We'll just a lot of us have got the balls to just
No,
fucking let it
you're
fuck
onto
off.
some UK order because I've said this, and again, people will say, "Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist," but this, I do believe this is all done by design. Everything that we're seeing play out, these boats coming over, all done by design. Yeah, there's no real effort being made when it could. Um, yeah, man, I agree with fucking UK order. Okay.
I would have probably not believed in the conspiracy, quote unquote conspiracy, if I didn't watch like News Now Yorkshire's
No,
stream
because
where,
you can get what you want. So we're talking about like protesting and getting what you want, yeah. And
yeah.
again, remember everything's done by design. So they're not silly. They know, and again, throughout history, like people, when they're not happy about something, it can cause civil unrest. People start to try and revolt, etc.
Yep.
So it's again also like create the problem, leave people to get angry, and then come back with like a resolution.
A
Yeah. And
resolution. That's the
everyone would
part.
be happy with the government because they finally fixed what they actually
Yeah,
started all that time ago.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it definitely is done by design, I think.
Yeah, but
yeah,
100%.
then there is also you've also got to understand here that I also have a little bit of faith that there's a little bit of whilst yeah you're correct and that's what they are trying to do. Whether they'll fully get
How do
their
you
way,
get it back?
especially with us European peoples, over a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? There is a little bit of hope that
How do
maybe
you
they'll
get it
try,
back?
but
So the way you now get it back, yeah. So everybody's like kicking off because they want something and they want it fixed. So that's no problem. But in order for them to fix it, us as people will have to sacrifice something. Yeah? Because you never just. Yeah, so we have to sacrifice it. I'll tell you what it is. One, the digital ID thing. And it's a whole bigger thing, really, that it would really mean to scrap the Human Rights Act. They'll scrap the Human Rights Act. They'll rewrite it in order for them to be able to send these people back. Because again, remember, that's what they hide behind. They turn around and say, "Oh, but they're humans and human rights, etc." And because of these human rights acts that we're bind into, we have to be seen as being lenient. So what they'll
yeah.
do is they'll scrap it. They'll rewrite those human rights, and it'd be interesting to see how many of those rights, when they rewrite it, we get back. I bet you it's not many. It'll look like a whole new world. A bit more that new world order that people have heard in the conspiracy world for many years. New world order, new world order. Telling you what?
yeah.
What?
I
Something
was gonna.
will change, but for it to change, will be the us as people will have to
Yeah,
sacrifice something, and it will be something as extreme as them rewriting something like the Human Rights Act.
yeah. I agree, and I actually agree with both DP and UBBA because I think they can only do so much, which is why personally, like I was saying, I encourage you know British citizens to uphold more of their rights and to basically, like because for example, the idea of masks. Because I was watching News Now Yorkshire's live stream where I think there was I don't he mentioned an anti-mask removal team or something like that.
No,
I think
there's a section. They're saying it weren't new when I asked them, but it's that section 60 double A in it,
yeah, yeah,
where if they
Yeah,
impose one of them, you can't wear
a
a
mask.
mask. But the problem I had with them yesterday was not that you have that thing and you can implement it. So it's the fact that there was definitely, apart from like the tip of his chin, bro, yeah, the face mask was no longer on the guy's face. And I was trying to say to the copper that, like, facial recognition's picking his face up. You're like that because that's what it's all about. You want to be able to recognize somebody, yeah. You can recognize somebody from that. I'm telling you now, and I'm stood like basically the same distance away as where you are. That I could recognize that person if they walked past me from 10, 20 feet, even. Like, but they were being a bit like,
yeah,
a bit
exactly,
strict with it.
exactly, and that's why I like to uphold my right to basically make my own privacy, if that makes sense. It's like stuff like this. That they want to basically try and you know get your face and not even get your face, but try and get a digital imprint of you, try to get details from you, try and make your life miserable and all of that type of stuff. It's like if you're trying to keep people safe, there is existing framework which can be used, which without trying to essentially change the law. But it's like, it is what it is, man. It's like, yeah, it's very
Hang
interesting.
on, the disabled are already making sacrifices. What do you mean, really, Ali? It's,
On about benefit cuts probably because the government seem to want to cut everyone's benefits, but they can pay for a lot
I'll
of
tell
other
you
shit.
what.
It's bad, isn't
I'll
it?
tell you what I'm going to say on that. If you are genuinely disabled and you really should be able to, then I'm with you, man. And the people you should blame for that, as much as the government, is the people that take the piss out of the system as well.
Yeah,
That
but that
probably
is a
shouldn't
small
be getting
minority.
it. They say it's a small minority, bro. I grew up on a fucking council estate, bro. And no one's bullshitting me. Yeah? No one. No one's bullshitting me about how council estate life is, bro. And many of people, yeah, that I remember even like growing up, other people's parents, fucking people, people didn't really give a fuck, man, if they can fucking claim another benefit when really they ain't nothing wrong with them, but they know they can because it's so many little loopholes where actually just maybe it is small.
Oi,
Maybe it
oi,
is
G.
small, but I'm telling you, I've seen it, man. I've seen it on more than like several occasions, even. Like I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, I know what you're
And
saying.
again, making any kind of benefit cuts, yeah, is what I'd say to that. Is again, how much money are we spending a year on housing illegal migration?
It's not even that, it's the legal migration. We
Illegal
have to pay for their
economic
benefits as well.
migration.
Something
That's what
mad.
we're going to call it. Illegal economic
Economic, yeah.
migration. Yeah.
Social responsibility, G. You sure, bruv? You're fucking getting all your time up and that.
Yeah, social responsibility.
Yeah, I mean.
That's the problem. Everyone wants to moan, but without having a bit more. If everybody had a bit of social responsibility, if you shared a little bit of the burden, I had a little bit, G had a little bit, yeah, Rally Ali had a little bit, all had a little bit. Then together, as again a society, you know what I mean?
Does that include
Well, get
everybody?
someone. Well, not everybody. There's going to be people that will be like, but there should be enough of us that make that much of an effort that we've done enough to support those that can't. You know, because I don't can't just start like discriminating against people that for some reason might have disabilities or something. You know, might be a little bit like disadvantaged to others. You can't do that.
Yeah.
That's why this is again why there are left-leaning views that I would agree with.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
like
there's always loads of that
you've
with
got to,
everybody.
there are
Most,
always going to
yeah,
be people that you've got to support and make sure are okay. Yeah.
yeah.
But I think as well, there are a lot of people that are fit, young enough, and they could be out doing something more than they probably do. Do you know what I mean?
I think this is where we've got to revamp a lot of things like your education system. We need to get trades more. Like I said, there's a good idea is year 9 and 10. If some of the lads want and the girls want to go and do start their trade, then by the time they're 17, 18, they're fully qualified. You're fucking laughing, ain't ya?
Yeah, it's the funding, man. All of that, I
Yeah,
agree. What we need to stop doing is sourcing staff, NHS staff
from
that's being
abroad.
sourced from abroad. Is not
Yeah,
even being advertised here.
train
It's
our own
being
kids, man.
advertised and sourced from countries like India. And I don't
Yeah,
have anything wrong with Indians either, by the way. Hindus and Sikhs and the Christian population of Indians, good people. Um, but why are we sourcing them? Like,
yeah.
they might
Train
come
our
here
own
and
people.
work, but there's surely got to be enough people here who ain't got jobs that could do the job. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've got loads of people chat shit saying, "Oh, we need all these people coming in." Hold on a minute, we're fucking Great Britain, mate. We started the industrial revolution and advanced
Mhm.
society
Why do you
massively,
need
just on a
people coming
global
in
scale.
for?
We fucking figured all that out with our fucking ourselves. We're not fucking idiots. Why does everyone make out that we're idiots and we need to import everybody for skills and that? We can just use our own pool of intelligence by training our kids properly. How about that? Fuck's sake! All right, fair. Bring some in, but we have got people we can.
No, Rally Alley, they're not because their priorities aren't in the right place, man. That's what I'm saying. They're not. I'm not going to dispute the fact that they're not supporting. I ain't going to dispute that at all. In fact, for the
Yeah,
people that have
I
been,
agree to you
for
in
the
that
people
extent.
that have been affected for that, I fucking feel for you, man. And if
Genuine
it weren't
anxiety
for
though.
look at the public, yeah, look at the public purse because that's what it is. It's the public purse, not the government's purse. The government don't have no money. They
Yeah,
they're
Sam,
they're
mate, like
they're
Thatcher said.
voted in to look after our money and
Yeah,
distribute it wisely.
yeah,
They
yeah.
ain't distributing it wisely, are they? Let's be honest. Yeah, their priorities are in the wrong place where they should, i.e., people like you, maybe yourself, Raleigh, that might have been affected by that. You should be getting the help and funding over somebody from a different country who's only come here to abuse the place anyway and's got no respect for it. They've got, there's a lot of things they've got to do. They've got to give them a phone, so there's money there. Then they've got to feed them daily, right? They've got to clothe them. They've got
Yeah,
to give them, even these little 3-star hotels sometimes. Like they've got to make sure they've got pool tables, swimming pools, free kickboxing lessons, free driving lessons, driving test. You can work illegally for Uber Eats.
yeah,
And they're still, their priority is to go and help them people over helping people like you that might need some help.
yeah.
And
The most innovative
Gary,
people of
thank
probably
you.
history so far, and they just would just get suppressed because everyone else needs to be supported before us. Basically, what's that about?
Go on, gal. Welcome to the club.
It's a crazy system, yeah.
Welcome to the club. Appreciate it.
You don't want to keep pissing them. Why would you want? So, do you know what just baffles me as well? Everyone moans about it. It's you white people that say about you, you nasty, horrible bastards. But we've been really nice for years. But why would you want? If you think that so much, why do you want to keep pissing these people off and poking them so much? Okay, no. Just leave us, man. We're chilled, innit? The UK's been sound for like 70 years, man. World War Two, we got done, and then just everything developed nicely and calmly, and now everything's just going tits up again. What's going on?
Yeah, I was thinking about this. Like, even like the things that have gone out and filmed and captured already. Yeah, it's like, be mad, turn around and saying to my kids in, like, I don't know, even when, they're only young now, as you know.
Yeah,
When they're like, even in like their late teens and that, yeah, and being like, look what was going on here when you were proper young. Look at this. This is the
yeah.
stuff that was going on. Because let's be honest, the way things are changing, and I couldn't sit here now and even have a guess at what the kind of life we all might have in 15 years' time,
Oh
even
yeah, one
20
hundred
years'
percent,
time.
bro. Yeah, yeah. But we won't go into it on here because it's just so sensitive and people don't want to talk about it. But there is some topics on these issues that I look into where there is serious need for debate on it. And I think you could probably get a guess where I'm going with these things. But there is it
Well,
needs to be
the
discussed.
problem. It's like silencing people does not work.
I
All
know it doesn't. It causes
silencing does
tension.
is just not even just tension. Like to go right. So you've got all these people. Let's say they're far right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just put ourselves in the lefties thing for a minute, where we want
yeah,
to
yeah,
shut every
yeah,
far
yeah,
right guy down or woman down,
yeah.
right? So you've silenced them. You've got what you want. Do you
Mm-hmm.
think the way they think has gone anywhere? Yeah,
No.
their ideology. What you think is just changed because you've managed to silence them? If
Yeah.
anything, because you've managed to silence them and do whatever you dirty tactics you've done, you've made them more angry.
Yeah,
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 and
yeah.
you've
Far
made
more
them hate
angry as
shit
well.
more. Right?
Yeah,
And what ends up happening is you have like little secret fucking, it's still going on, man. And but it becomes more extreme as well because it's with
yeah.
all the pent and anger of being shut down.
And
Yeah.
then their voices end up
So
getting
it
louder
doesn't.
and
Again,
everything.
it
It's
doesn't
madness.
work, man. All you do is you just you just create more extreme people with the same ideology that you claim to want to silence.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
Told you, the left have had their way for 30 years now, bro. This wake shit. But I think wokeness is on its way out. It's becoming untrendy. People are genuinely tired of it anyway, though, bro. And that's what I think the lefties know it as well. And they're just all crying and
Said that.
bitching worse than ever.
Said
They're,
that to
yeah,
Rally Alley.
they're
I've
all
said
crying now.
exactly that in Discord. I think to you, G. And maybe you've been there for the conversation.
Yeah.
Well, I've turned around and said, you know what? Wouldn't even be bad if you had a load of people coming over here, right? And government was somehow still finding the money, and we were using these people to build infrastructure
Yeah, like houses and that.
that
It's not
we
a bad idea,
desperately
no?
need in this country. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if these people are going to come here and they want a house, okay, guess what? You're going to build your own house. Yeah, and you're going to build a few others along the way.
Yeah, to help other people. Yeah, and
Hang
then
on.
that's your like, there you go. You've earned a little bit of a space there, maybe. But even then, bro, even then, I think it just goes now. It's go for a lot of people now. It's going past just the infrastructure conversation. Again, we don't go into it, but there is a lot of people that is the discussion is going past that as well. It's the change of just things so much. You know what I mean? And to tell people they're completely wrong for having them concerns is also where the dangers lying and the frustrations are creeping in more as well. And it's the hard, and that's the one where there's a couple of, to be fair, there's a couple of European female politicians. I know the new Prime Minister of Italy, she's just rage. And there's a new girl called Eva. Go and listen to their speeches, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. But they're very powerful, and it's hard. People may disagree with it, but you have to speak about it, and we're not. And until we do, it's just going to keep getting worse and worse. Have to face a bit of reality now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not good.
And I think the whole of Europe, it's not just here that's frustrated from what I'm seeing as well. It's a lot of Europeans are getting frustrated as well. It's across the board.
Wheats, what's up,
Everything's.
man? I see Wheats in fucking JOJ's putting the record straight. Go on, man.
He
Tell
does.
the
He blocked
lazy
me
fuck.
though, man. It's annoying, man.
Yeah, he does
I
me.
can't handle
His
being
mods and that
JOJ.
just, again, his mods are too far gone as well.
Yeah, bro. Well, fuck him. I am a bit fucky. I do hammer him though. Bless his cotton socks.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
mods are way too
He
far
rage
gone.
kicked AY. It was funny as fuck, man. Uh,
Did he?
Yeah, Ray Wyatt had him on smoke, bro, and he was just getting frustrated and started brattying and that, and then kicked AY eventually. I was in the back chat putting pressure on him, and he was just every time I put certain comments, I could hear him stuttering, going, you could. He's like, wait there, 1 minute. Obviously, clearly, he'll be reading it. He's too narcissistic and egotistical not to. Do you know what I'm saying? And then he had the chat hammering him like fucking wheats and that.
Yeah, I see what Wheats is saying. Yeah, man. But yeah, like maybe even that wouldn't work. Why even have these people here? We could still build houses and that enough for what we got here,
Yeah, bro. It's all in
right?
fucking
But
proportion. Yeah.
I'm just saying it wouldn't be so bad, If like, but they're not. They're coming here and getting everything on tap. And
Yeah.
Jay again. Oh, sorry, but Jay's fucking cracked me up and wound me up a little. Not wound me up, but like gonna fucking put a few things straight that he says, man, because he's an idiot, isn't he?
Yeah, but like I don't
You
hate on
know?
people. Like I said it in the comments there. Yeah, I put a comment there. I goes, show me a DP audits video. But when I go to these fucking hotels, I am ever more than anything than respectful to the actual migrants. Go on, fucking show me it. And you've been there with me, ain't it, Ben? You know my
Yeah,
stance on it. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's
yeah.
wrong in that sense as well. I think if you get a good conversation, it helps the left more. I've told you this, don't I? On their fucking side of it, humanises them a lot more. But then they sit. Do they even watch it, or they're just chatting shit about us?
I really don't know.
You know what I mean? I think I'm more than fair, innit, Bear? Especially me and you when it comes to them videos. Maybe the one last week was a bit mad, isn't it? Yeah, fair enough, whatever on that. But the rest of it, do you know what I mean? Well, we
She
play
wants
around with
the link.
security and police, but so what?
Give this fucker the link.
Yes, yes, this is a great person to come on panel. Oh my days. Yeah, big up this lad, man.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
would.
Rally Alley, always, man. Always. Always welcome here, man. And like the old days, bro, we don't sit and shout and scream and that. It's fucking pointless, that.
That's why I come off that Nathan's. I went up there, tried to have a bit of a decent like, and then yeah, I was just like, nah, this is not good. And then you went live, and I was like, thank God, the
We
fucking
might have an
brain can
opinion,
fucking
but we don't.
relax.
Yeah,
Um.
Jenny, good to see you, Jenny. Thanks for coming in. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.
Big up, Jenny.
Sound Jenny, big up. Thanks for the love and support, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rally
So
Alley. We got there in the end. We got the shiny plaque to prove it. No, it was feels like that was ages ago now, actually, to be fair. Anyway, it was. That's what I mean. I haven't been putting anything really out myself. Little
Yeah, but
bits
you know
here and
that
there,
stat.
but nothing major.
You know that stat there, the 2 billion strong thing. You do realise that's then 5 billion that are not Muslim, don't you? Sorry, just saying.
Oh yeah. No, but it
Yeah,
is.
I
It
mean,
is still
making that sound like that's big, but that means there's 5 billion that ain't. So
the
where's
fast.
where the fuck's Big G, man? Is he long?
And did anyone see? Oh, he's backstage. Shit, it's a good job you said.
Fucking
Fucking
hell.
hell, you little bomber clocks, man. What's going on?
Yes,
Sorry.
bro.
One
Big
new
up
phone, Anna,
yourself.
so it took me a while to log in.
I was going to have a conversation before you come on because I already know your stance on it. But I'm gonna say,
No, go
fucking,
on, fire away.
who watched the boxing at the weekend?
I didn't
I
watch the
know obviously
boxing,
you
no.
said you didn't watch the Dubois fight, no.
No, I wasn't paying 20 quid for it, couldn't be asked.
My little brother went to watch it, man, with his missus.
Mad.
I know, yeah. But yeah, he got fucking folded up, bro, by fucking Usyk.
Yeah, Usyk's the GOAT, the real true GOAT. I'm telling you now, bro. You know he
Well,
is. It's one of
that's
them.
what I think, but Big G would not even put him in his top 5. He wouldn't even put him in
Yeah,
his
but
top
stats
5.
don't lie, man. Titles don't lie, and he's just fucking invincible, isn't he? Let's face it. Argue against that point.
I'll agree he's the goat of of this generation, but he's not a
Yeah.
goat of
Oh,
all
yeah,
time.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. This generation, yeah. But when you go on generational, then it's hard to then even. That is that silly argument at some extent, isn't it? Where it's like it's not his fault that he can't fight against Ali's and stuff, but it doesn't mean he would have been fucking wouldn't have beat any of them, innit? Same as the other way around. But
Yeah,
this
yeah, I get
generation, the
that.
last 15 years, he's been the goat, the goat. He's undisputed, isn't he?
Yeah,
Against
Mike
bigger
Tyson will
guys.
always be top for me. Mike
Yeah,
Tyson
yeah,
will.
I agree. Tyson in his prime is the best heavyweight ever. Just ferocious. Just
Usyk does him.
Oh, nah,
don't
nah.
know, maybe. I
Mike
don't know. It's a
Tyson at
tough one.
21, 22? Nah, not a chance.
I don't know. Yeah, I do get what you're saying if he hits him, but
He's got to hit him, ain't he? He's got to
yeah,
get him.
Usyk is a very, very, very good boxer, man. He's just like
Who did
complete.
Mike Tyson? Think right. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Who did Tyson fight? Who fucking moved like Usyk? Name
Uh,
me one. Just one. Just one will do. And then
well,
that's
not
the
moved
argument point.
like Usyk, but there was all more brawlers back then, to be fair,
Yeah, they
rather than
just stood there
tacticians.
flat footed and fucking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nah, man. Usyk would win that. Yeah, this generation of snowflakes that need to have well-being hours flipping gay. Like,
Yeah,
Um,
in it, G.
go on.
fuck off, man. My well-being, I was cool as fuck.
Yeah, I
Is
know.
this
Yeah,
is this the Big G that is in the chat? Is this him?
yeah.
The
Okay,
one and only, pal. The one and only.
Big G, how are you? How have you been doing?
All
Apologies
gravy,
for my
pal.
English.
Been
Yeah,
trimming his afro, ain't he?
Mm.
Just been grafting.
yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Do you usually come up on live streams, or do you just are you more of a chat person?
I only go on a selected few panels.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
Big
I
up,
don't
Kerry.
know.
Thanks for the membership as well. Welcome to the club.
I try and avoid the lefties, to be fair, because they wind me up and do me head in.
Yeah, Big G's
Yeah, they think
whatever.
everyone a terrorist now. If you
Big,
don't
big, big,
agree with them now, you're a
big,
terrorist.
big,
Yeah, I'm a
big, big.
terrorist. Big
Oh
G, you'd
no.
be a terrorist, bruh. Sorry, bruh. Decided to keep
Big,
painting bad
big,
news to
big
you.
G, big G. Like I've got a confession to make. Like I'm actually a lefty as well.
Sean.
Oh, no. Oh, what?
Because I haven't been called a terrorist yet. So until I haven't been called a
Nah,
terrorist, I'm a left.
you're a freedom fighter. We're the terrorists, man. It's fucking weird. Move over, bitch. Move over.
No.
Get out of the way. It's us now. It's our time. Fuck's sake, man.
That
Definitions
will
of
probably be
buzzwords.
the next one. Wait for it.
Yeah, buzzwords to
If
just
I'm a
killing.
terrorist, what's the next guy that you like that does the same thing? He's a freedom fighter.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah,
freedom fighter. Fucking
it's one
move
of them,
over.
isn't it? It's like what you like a once terrorist is another freedom fighter. So it's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of them days. It's one of them things. But yeah, um,
Thing is,
uh,
UK, you're Asian as well, aren't you? So you'll get away with it being calling yourself a freedom fighter as well.
Yeah, it's good for you. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
you are. Like, you know what I mean? Nah,
wait,
big up the UK.
who are you on about, me or?
Freedom
Yeah,
fighter.
I do.
Oh,
you see, we can't say that because we'll get labelled racist.
Yeah, we're terrorists now.
no,
Can't
I'm
believe it.
jealous now. I'm jealous.
Can't believe how the
Jealous.
tables have turned.
Oh, no. Oh no.
Are we going to start? Does that mean we're going to start getting bare Section 43 bags? I would be a bit into that, because back to that. You turn up at a police station now because you're white and you get discriminated in Section 43. You fucking terrorist.
To be fair, DP, you're starting to get kicked out of supermarkets like Aldi, Sainsbury's. Like, this is not happening to me.
Yeah, discriminating against white
Right.
people, man. Get out.
Oh, yeah, shit. Oh,
To be fair, if I saw DP for the first time, I would fucking throw him out at the supermarket as well. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I am a bit rage. Yeah, I do agree.
disclaimer to this stream. Don't try this at home. I'll repeat, do not try this at home. To everyone watching. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Because I just don't want Britain audits to be cancelled again. Yeah.
Fucking shit, I'm getting in chat. Fucking hell, cheeky bastards.
But yeah, it's like no, but it's very interesting how, like, Epping, it's like, and all these protests, how two sides behave, and I think DP can testify as well that even I think I went to one of them protests. It's like it's the different sides that behave, and I think I've seen it on live streams as well. The like the quote unquote far right, whatever you want to call them, versus the quote unquote far left, how they behave, and I see the difference, and it's like, and I can understand why people say stuff about lefties. It's like, yeah,
Now, I have to give lefties credit. The one thing that they have done well until recently is that they try to keep themselves within legislation and within the law. But recently, in the past month or so, they have sought to push the boundaries and go outside of the law. And obviously, they're facing the repercussions of it, where the right will quite gladly just overstep the mark quite often.
yeah,
But
I agree.
Yeah. Fucking. I think everyone's starting to overstep the law. You know what I mean?
as you were saying earlier, it's born out of frustration that
Yeah.
more people get frustrated, more they'll act out.
Yeah. Simple. It's not hard, is it?
Because it was going their way. It's no longer going their way, is it?
No. They're scratching with their nails hanging on. Now they're being brats. But then it's causing the stupid decisions and the right. They keep making bad decisions. The left do, man. Turning up to all the wrong things, like protesting against it. Like, what reaction do you? Well, anything to do with kids, man, you need to tread carefully, bro. We're very protective of our children in this country.
Yeah,
Don't you fucking know? Thank you very much, and I think we should be fucking proud of that as well. So
yeah,
when it's this topic, be careful.
yeah. I would say as well that protecting any vulnerable person and children is a very natural instinct of a human being, and
It
I don't
should
know
be,
why that's
yes.
been shamed.
Sadly, it's not completely entirely true everywhere, and that's where you
Yeah,
need to understand where our freedoms here that are being attacked is important. That allows us to be able to have a society like that where we are free and we've been privileged to be able to grow up in that free society. But we could damage that, and I think we're heading that way.
Yeah.
Well, the thing what happened in Epping is that the left tried to change it into a race war when it
Yeah,
wasn't a race war. It was protesting about sexual offenders
yeah.
against the youth, and they've turned up and obviously come with their anti-racism sign. It wasn't a
It's upset
racist.
them. They said
They
It
do
wasn't
that
everyone said
a
every
they.
time.
racist protest.
They do that every time. That if you're going there to speak out about these
Hiya,
people,
man.
regardless what they've done, it has to have been a racial. It has to have been with racial intent.
Yeah, and you got family. The families are there. They always said they were saying the girl was lying
So,
and that as well. There was a lot to it, man. It
so
wasn't just simple. Fucking what?
And just migrants in general, right? This is what I've never been able to understand, right? So basically, they found a loophole in the legislation. So that's why they come over, right? There's a reason why they do it in that mechanism, right? To get rid of the IDs in
Yeah,
either Calais or they get rid of the IDs in the channel,
yeah,
right? Why would someone pay between £2,000 and £5,000 to cross over in that way, right? When they could just come legally, right? Jump on a plane, use their identity at let's say Paris airport and fly over here for 30 quid,
yeah,
right? So there's a reason why they don't choose the latter, and that is because they will not pass the test as an asylum seeker.
no,
So that's why they get rid of their IDs.
yeah,
So unfortunately, until we come out of the ECHR and reform that, or come out of it, we will never have a leg to stand on, because they have this loophole. Um,
we have to
you
close the
know,
loophole. Yeah,
and you have to close
Yeah.
the loophole.
Yeah. I think I was gonna say, and in regards to the EHCR thing, but it's like, in my opinion, the government already has existing framework which can easily deport all these migrants, immigrants, whatever you want to call them.
oh, they could do
Like,
it. My brother was saying to me they could do it if they want to do it. They just won't. They fucking
they
won't.
just
They
won't.
can. Of course, you can fucking do it. We're a sovereign
And
nation. Everyone fucking forgets this.
yeah,
It pisses me off. We're a fucking
yeah,
sovereign. We're
exactly.
fucking Great Britain, mate. Tell you what, we're doing it. How about a bit of that? Some fucking balls for once from someone. That's what I want to
Yeah,
fucking see.
yeah, I agree. I don't disagree with you. I'm just trying to say it's like, people talking about removing the EHCR, which I can understand why people would say that, but I'm saying even with that, the immigrants can be deported if they really wanted to. It's like, I think this is like, I think what we, like, me and BBA were discussing earlier. I'd say it's like, if the EHCR is removed, then a lot of rights would have to be removed. A lot of rights will be removed for governmental control.
Well, basically, Britain would just form their own Human Rights Act, right? They would adopt 99% of it. They'll change the 1% into our favour. It won't be a wholesome change.
hang
This is
on.
what this is
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
left
it ain't
try
going
and
to be in our
scaremonger.
favour. It
Yeah.
won't be in our favour.
Like
Yeah,
I say, it'll be tweaks. It'll be tweaks to that treaty. Basically, the ECHR, which was written after the war, is no longer fit for purpose. Right? It's no longer fit for modern times.
I think it
yeah,
needs amending a bit. Yeah, we need to do something, mate. Like Cobb in Daily Mail, last 3 years, 22,000 illegal migrants added to the city. All right, I mean, come on, that's don't have to be a cunt or call anyone racist. I think, yo, something needs to be fucking, something's up, mate. You
yeah.
know what I mean? And if we don't
Right.
sort it out, like G's saying, that's gonna continue and continue.
Well, like I say, it's a conspiracy theory of man, but the reason why they let them in, not just illegals, but also legals as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, big
The
problem as
reason
well.
why they keep them coming in above the net value is because to keep the housing market up and growing.
Expensive, yeah.
Um, to keep
Very
it
much profit.
expensive because the people that have, unfortunately, the UK has made property a business.
Yeah, instead of being a need.
Instead of actually being, everyone's right to own a property and whatnot, it's now become a business. So if we depopulated or migration went below and the population went down for the next 5 years, property prices will fall. Businesses will then come out of property, and property prices will go down. So then there'll be a massive negative equity.
But I think it needs to be done. We're gonna have all the generation that have had it nice. Why don't you suck it up for once? How about that? Why don't you think of your kids and your grandkids? That's all the people listening to that age group. You know what I mean? How about that? Because you fucking should.
So it
Agreed.
favours the rich. It favours
That
the
would be
rich. And all
social
those.
responsibility.
We need to go 2 steps back before we can go 1 forward.
Yeah. If we don't, it's just the property market's outrageous. Cob's a HMO city already, bro. It's a fucking joke. It's what, 600 quid to live in a single room in a yard. We have to share a smelly bathroom. Yeah, great.
The reason why Labour said that they were going to build only 1.5 million homes in their tenure, right? They could actually build 5 million homes if they wanted.
Yeah. $1 million a year for the next 10 years, man. You would help so much. But again, it would bring property values down, wouldn't it? The same thing.
Yeah,
I'll,
exactly.
I would say this, and I would
Well, you give
slightly,
employment when you're building them
yeah.
as well. When you think about it, think about the build process of building them houses. What that's going to help. I mean, China during the 2008 recession, that's what they did. They went on a building exercise, kind of kept the world afloat in a sense.
Yeah, I think, but I was gonna say, right, I think, and I see where people come from with this, and obviously, I would agree to an extent, but in my opinion, and I think after doing further research, I think it's like, I think there would need to be some sort of legislation that would favor, maybe like the working class, like such as, I don't know, basically essentially more favorable buying conditions, because obviously even if 5 or 10 million homes are being built, if it's the same sort of developers that basically, when they buy the land, they sit on it and let the value go up, and then they build a house and they want the value to go up. If it's the same type of system, or it's the same type of development model, then I don't think the problem would
Well, you should. If
necessarily
you've
be
got any
solved.
balls about you, you shut the systems down, UK. You stop all them fucking
I
red
I
tape and
agree.
shit
That's what
going on,
I'm
don't
trying
you?
to say. I was
Yeah,
saying if I was the government, I would need
that's
to
the issue.
obviously.
So
Yeah,
there's
it's
only
like,
really two. There's only really 2 things in the UK that are highly profitable, and that is financial services, because we're the hub of finances when it comes down to Europe, etc. Um, and assets, land value.
Yeah,
So that's the reason, in my belief, is that they are keeping the house prices either stable or in constant growth.
increase.
Because people will lose, the very rich would lose a vast amount of money in negative equity
Yeah.
from their investments. Basically, we should never have made properties, homes, a business.
Should have went alongside council tax bans where up to a certain band of property or quality of property, it should have stayed at a fair price. Anything after that, best of both worlds, you can have what the fuck you like. Go and build a £2 million house. Do you know what I mean? Farmhouses and all this shit, but it should be there should have always been that stop block there. Do you know what I mean? Like this has to be fair price in houses, and then if you want your wild houses, crack on. Anything up to like a 3-bedroom house, decent size in a garden should be stay in a tax band where that's the property value is capped and can't go higher. Rents can't go higher, and then anything after that, whatever. Go and have your fancy shit that you all dance around with.
I was going to ask a quick question, and I know it's going to be off topic, but is UK transparency in this chat? Because I see people saying the name UKT, or
Yeah,
am I
Sean.
just blind?
No, it's Sean.
Oh, it's shown in here.
Yeah, Sean is UKT.
Yeah, I know. I was just, yeah. My apologies. Yeah.
So you didn't get arrested then in Epping, or how did you, lads? You made it
No,
safe. And
always G, man. People, you don't need, bro. Do you know how much grief I got over that hotel? You gotta get arrested and all that. Have some poor fucking faith, man. Chill your beans. You know what I mean?
well, I don't know, DP. With people you're knocking about these days, mate. Fuck you now.
I was gonna say, I just didn't expect you to have this.
Can't hear you, UK. You've gone quiet again.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
My mic is a bit weird, and I do apologize about that. But I was gonna say, Big G. I know it's very nefarious. It sounds nefarious, what I was gonna say, but I didn't expect you to have the accent you have. I don't know why,
I'm
but
Yorkshire born and bred, lad.
He loves
yeah,
tea cakes, and all that. Bread
yeah.
cake.
I thought you'd be more of a southerner, because like
Fuck
you.
off, you cheeky bastard. You cheeky fucker.
He's a
No,
northern
no,
twat, not a southern
no.
fairy.
Because, yeah, like the Scotland comment was insane. That's why. That's why. Yeah. But
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
I'm a
Sean's right. The
northern
cost
monkey,
of
me,
living
lad.
needs to be addressed. That's it. The cost of living has to be addressed, and that includes things like the cost of housing, food prices, stuff like that. But the population of the country to the resources is obviously going to bulge, make it more expensive and less accessible for people, and it's just a vicious cycle at the moment.
like
Slightly
I would.
off subject as well. Like this thing when people start going on about living wage and minimum wage and stuff, right? They do realise, right, that it's just an arbitrary number. And the reason why they increase it, right, is to bring more money into the tax coffers,
Yeah.
right? So that's actually inflating the cost of living.
hmm
So they need to stop doing this. Like, you actually need to bring prices down, not keep putting wages up, because then you're just pushing and pushing that bar further and further beyond the people that are
Yeah,
actually.
and then against competitors around the world, because other countries it'll be different like levels, won't it? Like things seem to be cheaper when you go to certain places and stuff, and it's just when balances it makes it just more expensive here as a country for us in a sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's a reason why they do that. Everyone thinks, oh yeah, they're increasing the living wage, excellent and whatnot, brilliant, you've done great. Well, they give with one hand, right, and take with another.
Yeah.
You're just increasing the tax pot for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like I agree with what most of you guys say, but what I would ask, and if the chat wants to answer as well, what would be your ideal sort of net sort of migrant type percentage, if that makes
Oh, it
sense?
needs to legal migration needs to come down drastically for a few years, bro. It's got to, has to.
Yeah, okay,
We also need to. We also need to maybe deport criminals like we should. Also, we need to fucking maybe the illegal migrants. We need to take a serious hard look at that, and maybe deportations may be necessary. I know that's a hard conversation people don't want to have. And before, because it's been left so long now, most people wouldn't go near that topic before, but people are getting louder with that as well. That's an
yeah,
outcome when you try to
understandable.
silence people. So yeah. Also, stopping them coming over in the fucking first place needed a deterrent. We have to look seriously, and it's not just about now about economics as well. It's about the people and the nation's feelings, and a lot of the people's feelings. And yes, I'm going to say it: the natives of the land with the long history here. You got to be fair with them as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
I
Culturally, it's going to make this is making people frustrated. At least parts of it, and these elements have to be discussed because
I
they're
would
of
being
say
course.
ignored.
for a full political term of 5 years, I would say that it needs to be fully paused.
Yeah.
We actually need to depopulate, invest in infrastructure so that when you do open the gates back open again, you don't just do a blanket open the floodgates. You
Yeah.
literally you increase the population by 500,000 a year.
Max.
But
No, not
that,
even
like
that.
I
Half
say,
a million. That's a lot.
that's with the caveat of the infrastructure and services in the UK are up to scratch before any positive net migration happens.
Yeah.
I see. So what would you mean by increase the population, Big G, if you don't mind me asking? Because yeah,
Well, the increase of the population is always plus, right? It's always the net is always above zero. So it needs to go into negative for at
okay,
least
yeah.
5 years. So you need to depopulate.
Yeah. No,
Because
I was asking after 5 years, like where would you increase the population from? Like because in the
Exactly what
UK
we just said there. Legal migrations, cut off stupid bullshit loopholes. Like when students come over, can bring 9 family members.
okay,
Silly little things like this, areas like this.
That's a big one for me that annoys the shit out of me. Is that students, they come here to study for 3 years, and yet they can bring the whole family. You're coming here to study, not to have fucking family time. You're coming here to study. Get your studying done and fuck off, or stay, but don't be bringing all your family with you. They aren't studying. You are.
Yeah, I was gonna say like no, but what I meant was because in terms of like you were saying increase the population after 5 years. Like I thought you meant like possibly increasing the birth rates of like DP
Oh
says
yeah,
the
we need to
natives.
attack that as well. We need to make it fairer on the fucking British to be able to sit
Yeah,
at
that's
home
what I
and
mean.
women to want to have babies. Yes, I agree on that sense as well. But we need to be able to get the economy in a place and everything fucking fair in a place where they're able to do that. A lot more women, I believe, would want to have a home and have a couple, 2, 3 kids more. But it's very difficult to do so in the environment we're in currently because of all of these issues. It's
It's
simple.
too much of a financial burden. And
Yeah.
that's the problem. That's the reason why the children's rate or birth rate is
Yeah, it's extremely low.
is super low, because it costs to have a child. So as long as the cost of living keeps rising, people will go logically and go, shit, I haven't got enough money for 2 children. I'll just have the one. So you've got to bring down the cost of living, the cost of housing. Anything that like tax, you got to cost. You got to cut. You got to cut. You can't tax yourself to growth. You got to always. The only way the growth comes is making it investable, the country investable, and the only way that you can make it investable is by cutting corporation tax. Why do you think there's so many millionaires leaving? Because they're trying to tax Labour, are trying to tax us to growth. They are going to take that. If you was a millionaire and someone said to you, "Wow, I'm going to take an extra $1 million off you every year,"
Yeah.
or you'll be like, "Fucking hell, I can go to Poland here and actually probably make more money." So I'm just going to move all my shit over there.
Yeah, and then we're going to lose wealth anyway. You know what I
You
mean?
know, it don't make sense. You cannot tax yourself to growth.
Yeah.
The
Growth is
question
innovation. The innovation. Why do you think we're a first world country? We had everything. We've got again. It's back to the innovation, isn't it? Of us as a people, growing with the industrial revolution, everything again like that. We got rich from that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Innovative. Clever peoples. And now it's just like all gone, vanished, and evaporated. Really, in it, in a sense. I think we need to bring it like when Trump. This is why I agree with Trump with with the tariffs. What he's trying to do is bring production. Really, that's the key story of it back into America, so they're making things again. That's what he's doing. It's not about the fucking tariffs and just making more money in that sense. It's about forcing companies to make stuff back in America. Apple have already put fucking billions aside to build factories there in America to start making them there again. So it kind of worked already in that sense with some of the major companies for them. And we need to do similar things as well. We lost all of our fucking production infrastructure. What the fuck's going on? Like you said, we're just a consumerist country now, aren't we, really? Everyone's a fucking barmaid or shit. Or a manager or a barmaid.
So Mellows.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, good. Not going to go much longer on.
We invented we look at what we did. We invented the bicycle, jet engine. This list just goes on and on and on. And look at us now. We're a bit pathetic, really, aren't we? Let's face it.
Grim going live soon.
He will be, yeah. Just thought I'd come on and say hello to everyone.
Are we doing Mellows?
Gas pipe, but it could be even better. Trust me.
What's up, Jerry? What's up,
Long
bro?
time no
Good to
speak,
see you,
pal.
bud.
Yeah, man. I've been good.
You're keeping yourself busy.
Yeah, always. Someone's got to do it.
Good stuff.
The illegals that arrive, man, just send them back, man. Trust me, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Stop them coming, selling. Solved. It's just have some balls, just put your foot down. Gonna have to now anyway, because it's gonna keep kicking off. And have the serious conversation now anyway, like I said.
Yeah,
Sorry,
like I say, you'll get what you want, but at the expense of your freedom.
That's the plan.
Unfortunately, the current two-party system, all they are, they're the same party, but they just tweak tax slightly. That's all they do. The same pot of money, they just tweak it here and there. There's only so much money, right?
Yeah. Yep. Two cheeks of one ass, mate. You know what I mean?
That is
Fucking Lord.
same arseholes.
Yeah, same assholes, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to drop this in a minute because I'm going to go sit and play on my Xbox, man.
Yeah.
What?
I'm playing a new game, ain't I?
Oh, what are you playing?
Well, it's not a new game, but it's Age of Empires 2.
Oh, brilliant. It's so good.
It's sick at
So
that game.
fucking good. Oh, yeah.
Is that a strategic game, like a bit like Sims, but you do it with like
Yes.
soldiers and that?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Brett G, it's
Kind
so
of.
good.
It's a bit.
Yeah.
Can you remember Command and
Oh, I
Conquer?
might buy it.
Oh yeah,
Remember
yeah.
that
Command and
game back
Conquer.
in the day, Command and Conqueror?
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
buy it.
It's a bit like that, bruv. Oh, it's on sale, I think, for PS4 or PS5, bruv.
Yeah, but
And
I'm
what-
going to buy it right now because it's just so good. I've got Age of Mythology, but Empires is better, isn't it?
Yeah,
what
Was it
should we
the,
talk
absolutely.
the original?
It's quality, man. I've only just really started the game as well, so
That's an ancient game. It's one of the originals.
yeah, it's a
Oh,
PC
brilliant,
game
yeah.
originally, isn't it?
Brilliant.
Yeah. It's classic.
Yeah. I'm gonna get it then, Bear, and every time that you're offline, I'm just gonna absolutely destroy your town.
Can we play against each other? That'd be sick.
Yeah,
You
I think you can. Yeah, you can do all that. Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, I'm
It's
buying
an
it
awesome.
right now.
It's an awesome multiplayer game, actually.
Yeah, it's
It's
bad
better.
boy, man.
It's
From
better
what I
when
can see,
it's
I definitely like
multiplayer.
it.
I think you
Age of
can play
Empires.
multiplayer against the AI as well. So
Oh,
Matt
33 for the
Walker's saying
premium
Age of
edition.
Mythology was a great game.
Yeah, I've got Age of Mythology. It's brilliant. Yeah, I played loads of it. I've got them both now if I buy this.
I'll
33
just
quid for
answer
the
John's
premium.
question about closing the hotels, saying that the hotels were closing. Well, if they did that, mate, I'll be saying, well, where they're going first. You best not be putting them in social housing. If you put them in social
Yeah.
housing, then you can go fuck yourself.
They should have built centres where they could put them, bro. It's horrible as that sounds, but you know they are. Like you can't just they just come in, they just let them straight out in the streets as well. Do you know what I mean? Look what's happened in Epping. That's the result of that, isn't it? Let's be realistic. That's the reality.
If you're closing hotels, then you're sending them packing, basically.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
That's
yeah,
what I mean. It's
sound
worse staying
everyone
at
in the
home.
chat. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Mello, sorry it's a short one, but I was finishing anyway because I know Grimm's live or going live.
yeah, that's why I just thought I'd come up quickly before you. Yeah, it's
But
just saying that.
do we have to go to Grimm's, man? He's like Alan
Me.
Partridge. He's like John Major. He's really grey in that.
And I also wanted to say I told you so.
Grim,
I told
if you're
you so.
listening,
So what?
It's like I practically fucking predicted all this shit, right? A big
Right.
cheeky
if you're watching,
Dr. Doom.
I'm only joking.
It's all
He
a
ended up calling me
conspiracy.
Dr. Doom for it, right? Because my Doom predictions.
Wolfman, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. I was just ending actually. Toon Gremlin, good to see you.
Yeah, man. Big up the chat.
Good to see you.
Always.
Someone was backstage, but I don't know what happened. Quite nice. I don't know where they gone. But yeah, sound people.
Yeah,
Thank you.
good one.
Age of Empires, man. Go check
Yeah,
it
I'm
out.
jumping on it. Bear, should we come in thingy, yeah?
Go in Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want, bro.
Come on Discord, yeah, sounds.
I'm
Big
doing
up.
the campaign at the minute, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it now and play along with you, bro. I'll just do the campaign as well, man.
It's a very addictive game, by the way.
Yeah, they are. I love them. I love strategy games like that. Age of Empires is always the daddy one as well because it's just you build the whole towns up, you go up in the technology, and then you just go in war with everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty cute. I used to love Command and Conquer as well, and there used to be a thingy version of Command and Conquer. You know the
Alien.
Warhammer. There was a Warhammer version where it was just all swords and shields and that. That was cool back in the day as well.
There was another one where the aliens, different aliens.
Yeah, it's just that sort of strategy game there. You got to build up like your bases and then just go and attack everyone. Yeah.
I forgot what that one was called.
I'm gonna fuck
Command
base.
and Conquer was the original.
Right, down there. I'll jump off. Safe.
Take care,
Peace,
guys.
people. Thanks for
Peace.
tuning in, guys.
Safe, safe, safe.
Arrivederci. Ciao, bellas. Ciao,
Hit
bellas.
the like
Ciao,
on the way out and not your head and all that.
Boom.
Take care,
Bye,
guys.
man. Speak soon.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
so
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
peace. Peace.